All right. All right. And okay. And we're going live again here. How are you? Okay, I'm going to put my damn behind. Okay, I'm going to put my darn behind on this chair. And while I'm at it, and while I'm at it, um, I'm going to get a little warm here on a cold night. And I'm going to talk about, and, and I'm going to get right down to business with a 15-minute or a little longer than that rights video. I've got bills going off in here. Um, okay. I'm just gonna do something here to get started on. I'm still here. Just give me a minute. Just give me a half a second here, or or a third of a minute. A third of a minute. Okay, and how are you? Okay, okay I just created what you might call a Q&A here, and I said something in there. So if you get just so if you have any questions or anything like I just got here, come on in. I would love to get your feedback on this and other things in the future. Or if you just want to send me pictures of yourself, or if you want to send me like some odd thing, okay, like maybe a song to listen to, or uh or or an instruction manual in how to do my channel. If you think if you think you want to send it, send it. Anyways, sorry for showing my tongue here. Um, but anyway, hope I'm not too long in here. But if I am, just tell me to, you know. But if I am, just be free to tell me that I'm going too long, or you can be free to tell me that I'm going, or you can be free to tell me that it's too short a video. Anyways, right, and okay, so this is a video on about rights. Uh, to be to be specific, to be specifical, or specific, heterosexual rights. That's right. You heard me right. Heterosexual rights and transgender rights. Scary, huh? Not where I'm standing. So, so let's stand right up and salute the flag of transgender rights and heterosexual rights. I hope this is an okay video in here. And if I'm scared you off, just take it as a compliment. Just take it as just take it as a comment. And if I'm scaring you off, just you know, he'll be. I hope you'll be back for the next one. Anyways, um, well, well, what can I say here about, yeah, what can I say on a empty glass of chocolate milk? Um, mm, well, I suppose, whew, it's an easy job. Like, it's not, it isn't easy. It is. Like, it's not, like, it is not. Like, it isn't a hard, like, it isn't so easy to be transgender in open community. It's easy to be heterosexual in in the community and in like everywhere on the map, but it's hard. It's easier, but it's harder by a long shot to be transgender in open spaces. Take take a look at some of the best ones. Yeah, take a look at some transgender women who just want to have fun. You know, transgender women just want to have fun. You know, they don't like they do. You know, transgender women just want to have fun. Yes, they do, and they don't, and I can tell by you know, by just a few short words, and I can tell by a few short words that they don't, and I can tell you in very short word, in less than 20 words or so, that they don't, that they don't, that they, that they do deserve to be openly transgender or openly transgender and heterosexual. Okay, it works even. Okay, so it works even. Okay, all right. So it works there too. You know, who who says who says you can't be trans? Who says you can't be two things, right? Transgender and heterosexual and heterosexual and 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 East Indian. Okay, great. Or heterosexual who has blue eyes. Right here. Um, but this is not just about me. You know, it's about a community. It's about a community that should be heard. You know, heterosexuals are already heard. Guys, women too. Transgender, well, transgender, right? Like, I mean, right now they're being told that they can't be openly transgender, which makes sense. Which does not make any sense at all. I, I mean, who says? Like, I mean, who's writing this bullshit up? You know, like, like I'm asking you, who's writing this bullshit that you can't be openly transgender in wide open spaces, like, you know, anywhere, restaurants, pubs, um, whether or not you can go to the, you know, the the little girls' room, the little, the quote unquote little girls' room, or to put it out there in the open, the restroom. I mean, these are like, I mean, these aren't laws. They're like, I mean, these aren't handwritten laws. This is nonsense. Or to put it more accurately, bullshit. Like, I mean, what? Yeah, like, I mean, by golly, by damn it, these are people too. Like, I'm crossing my eyes at this. Like, come on. Like, I mean, since when? Like, I mean, since when do people have a license to make the argument in if you can go to the restroom or not, or even to a restaurant in general. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, news because, I mean, just because a transgender woman works hard all day and wants to go to a pub or a restaurant or a whatever, a and a hotel for the night or for a couple of nights, they they get arrested for going to the they get arrested to go to the they get arrested for just wanting to go to the restroom. I mean, come on. Like, they're not doing anything weird in there. They want to do their business. They're not doing anything weird in the restroom. They're just wanting to do their business. I'm not going to say what business. File work, most likely. But they want to do their business, their file work. So I'm asking you right now, this is bullshitted flavored bullshit, and I hate it. And I hate the fact that standing up, and I hate the fact that everybody thinks that they can license the crap out of transgender women going to the restroom, doing whatever. Bullshit, Dr. Flintstone. Bullshit, Dr. Flintstone. I didn't know it was a handmade law that transgender women have to do this or that to be accepted. Heterosexuals are accepted. Hell, I'm a heterosexual, and damn proud of it. But if I want to, but if I want to do, but if I want to go to a pub or to a library, that's my right. That's my right. Okay. Don't forget this. My channel might have a lot of things in it, but it's not gonna have anything that tells people they can't be this and that, because they can't. They can't. And I can tell you right now, if I ever heard of it, just come on, I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm just saying, these rights are important. The rights of transgender women, black and white, and the rights of any heterosexual man or woman. Come on, come on. Wake up to a little reality. You don't have to wake up to the whole picture of it, but at least you have to be aware. Look at me. I wouldn't have a channel here if I didn't have beliefs in a lot of different things. Come on, pick up your cards. Pick up your cards and deal them out. No one's stopping you. And if this topic is getting a little candy cane, you can let me know. You can let me know in the Q&A area. But at least you're come on, it's not rocket science here. People are people. Okay, they're transgender, they're black, they're white, they're heterosexual, they're whatever sexual. Like, they have rights. They have rights, and they shouldn't be shamed for those rights. You know, they're people. You know, like I mean, but to mellow this down, I think I should talk about other things too here, like how's everyone out there? How's everyone out there? And for anybody watching my stuff, my video crap. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here, watching my stuff, and nice. And it's great to know. And it's great to know you. It's great to know you. If you have any thoughts and opinions on what I'm talking about, please spit them out. Spit them out. Send them to me in the you know, that's what the comment section's for. But don't go there just because I said go there. You know, just come on in at your own convenience. You know, I'm not running a biased channel here. I have a lot of, you know, sometimes I have a lot of heavy content. You know, heavy conversations to have, and it's not my fault. It's just these things are on my mind, and I want to be able to share them with you. So, you know, but anyway, you know, like, we all have rights. You know, heterosexual guys have rights. Guys and women. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to not include the women. The women. I didn't mean to not include the heterosexual women there. And while I'm at it, transgender and polyamorous women have the right to be doing what they're doing. I mean, if I was polyamorous, I would, you know, be thinking in terms of that, but I'm not. You know, I think one girlfriend is plenty, but just because I think one girlfriend is plenty doesn't mean that's not enough for another person. You know, so. And just to make, you know, like, I hope my channel doesn't become haunted here, but with some things I'm saying, but hey, you know, like, it's bad. It's good to put it out there. It's good to have a healthy mind about things. Okay, it's good to have a healthy mind, and it's good to have things that are maybe more heavier, you know, in content. You know, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong here. I think the whole thing here is great. You know, like, black and transgender, white and transgender, white and transgender, black and transgender, white and transgender, heterosexual, uh, polyamorous. You know, if you're black and if you're black, transgender, and polyamorous, you know, or whatever in polyamorous, you know, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay to it's okay to do that. I'm not saying, like, as an outsider, as I am, like, I am not, like, I am an outsider to this, but just because but just a minute, just a minute, just because I'm an outsider doesn't mean I don't care about these things, about these topics. You know, I don't. like I do care about these topics. I do care in having a successful, you know, and I don't feel it's right to be hitting you over the head with a sledgehammer and forcing you to watch my stuff. I think if you want to watch my stuff, that should be a given. And I most definitely do not want to hit you over the melon with a sledgehammer when it comes to what you believe in. We all have the right to believe in something, whether it's Buddha, Jesus, or The Simpsons. You know, like we all have these rights. You know, I'm not gonna tell you not to believe in stuff. Like if you choose to believe in Buddha or Jesus or The Simpsons, Homer Simpson, then okay, go ahead. You know, have you I'm not running a channel where I'm not running a channel where I get to run you down. I don't have that kind of channel. I have the kind of channel that expresses things, and you know, it might be heavier topics that I'm talking about, but you know, I have the right for that. I mean, I don't have to talk about that. I could just keep it all PG-13 in here, but then I wouldn't have the freedom to express my attitude about things. You know, if I had a PG-13 channel, rating channel, you know, I wouldn't have the channel I have today if it weren't for some um, heavier content. I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't I wouldn't have a channel if I didn't talk about some things that actually um, mattered to me. You know, like it's simple enough. I mean, it's easy to have a channel with like with like animals at the zoo and clowns and all this. That can be good for you, but too much of that would be discriminating. That's all good for you. You know, videos of you know having YouTube channels of rides on the merry-go-round, clowns, um, horror walkthroughs, horror haunted house walkthroughs. That that is all good for you. But if you don't get serious, sometimes you got your YouTube channel is going to flop like that. It's going to flop. So that's why these topics are. You know, that's why this is more. That's why I want to express myself, have somewhat more serious content, and not just be like, hey, be all Krusty the Clown oriented. You know, hey kids, buy my products. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that for you. I mean, there's going to be times when I'm going Krusty the Clown. Okay, fine, but like I mean, there's going to be times when I'm joking around and making more and making more like stuff that's suitable for every age, and that's what this is. That's what this is. Having stuff in here that is suitable for kids, maybe some infants put in there, 99-year-olds, and if you get to the age of Methuselah, you know, if you get to the age of Methuselah, I probably have content for people that old. I wouldn't know. I would have to look at some stuff in here. Pipes. But you know what I mean? Like, I know. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean, right? And you know what I'm getting at, right? Like, you know what I mean, right? I'm not just doing stuff for particular ages in here. I'm doing stuff for every type of Caucasian, every age, you know, every religious background. You name it, I'm gonna do it. You name it, I'll do it. If I have to talk about religion, okay. But you know, like I mean, come on, people. Just because I have a YouTube channel, it doesn't mean I get to kill you to death with just because I have a YouTube channel doesn't mean I'm going to use it to make you laugh so hard that you fall down dead. You know, I'm I'm going to be serious too. So if like no, yeah, like I mean, geez, come on, people, like if you have a difference of opinion of this, you can go ahead and spit it out. I'm not going to be offended. I am not going to be offended if you do spit out stuff like, hey man, what's with this content over here? Go ahead, go ahead. Like I'm not like just you know. Anyway, really, what I want is to make sure that like you know, but like it's true though. But there again, like I got the right to make the content. I got the right to take something out if I thought it wasn't getting anywhere. But it, you know, long story short on that, I'm gonna make people happy in here, even if it kills me. And I don't want it to kill me, but if it comes to that, I want to make people happy in here. I want to be able to be approachable and likable, maybe even lovable. Like hey, no, yeah. So just I'm just letting you want. I'm just trying to get you to realize that hey, everybody has rights. Even animals have rights. E- that's right. Even animals have rights. I eat a lot of them, like chicken and pig and all that. But other than that, I'm not going to go out and make a career in like you know being violent to animals. Like I'm not doing it. I don't mind eating sandwiches and that, but I didn't have to put that out there. But anyway, I'm just saying, everybody has rights. Animals have rights. People of all people of every race you could think of, they have rights. The black transgender women have rights, and if they're polyamorous, you know, black transgender women have rights. White transgender women have rights, or people, heterosexual guys and women have rights. Uh, Dr. Seuss has rights, you know. A guy who a guy who wears glasses, he has rights to wear glasses. I'm just saying, like, just you know, like we all have rights, and I don't, and I wouldn't want to be it. Like I mean, it depends on what the rights are, but still, like black transgender women have rights, white transgender women have rights, heterosexual men and women have rights, um, animals have rights, uh, the grass, the grass outside on anyone's lawn has rights, you know, everything has rights, even the stars and the moon and the sun and the sky has rights. Storms, like I'm just saying, like that feels good. So anyway, like I'm just saying, you know, everything has rights. Just because it's an inanimate object does not mean it doesn't have rights. You know, that's why they make certain movies. That's why they make certain movies like Toy Story. the Toy Story things on that. They're showing you that even toys have rights, even inanimate objects have rights. They might not look like they have rights, but just because they're inanimate doesn't mean that somewhere behind that exterior of inanimate doesn't mean they don't have rights, you know? And while we're at it, I'm at it here, you know, like, just do what you're doing, man. Just do what you're doing. Believe in what you want to believe in, and do not be afraid to be. Do not be afraid to stand up for those rights. You could be black, transgender, and polyamorous, and you can still stand up for those rights. So, why not? Right? You can still be black, transgender, and polyamorous. All those things, and still have rights. So, the next time you're, drinking beer with your buddies or taking a break off or taking a break off of, or taking a break from work, to get a drink. I want you to think about this. Everybody has rights. And right now I'm talking about heterosexual and guys, men and women, heterosexual men and women, and the transgender way of life. Black transgender women, polyamorous too. They all have rights. And if I let's let's keep it going here. Let's keep these I want to make sure that if someone is black and transgender and they're a woman or whatever, they should be able to come into my channel and be like, hey, I want anyone to come in here. Everybody has the right for something. So and even if there was a crowd of black transgender women just beating down the door to my channel and taking a look at this thing, wow, do I ever welcome you into my community. Wow, do I ever, come on in, man, just, if there's a crowd, if there is a mob of black transgender women, and they find this video and watch it, boy, do I welcome you. Boy, do I welcome you to the brainless side of the tracks. So, having said all this, and I probably went way over the 15-minute mark. Anybody new coming into my channel? Come on in. The bathwater is warm. The brain-filled bathwater is warm. So, what can I say, right? What can I say? But come on in. The water's warm.